I am so glad I saw this with a lively crowd. Hey there, Cinephiles. Today I'm reviewing the 2023 version of The Color Purple. The new bold take on a classic, as the marketing says, has taken what was originally a book turned film turned stage musical and has finally made it into a movie musical. The Color Purple follows Celie and her incredibly hard life in the early 1900s. If you've seen or read or experienced another version of this, then you probably know the story pretty well. And speaking of other versions of this, I did like Spielberg's potential in his 1985 version, but it never quite reached the heights that I thought it should. So when another adaptation, especially a musical, was announced, I was intrigued by and hopeful for it. However, it's safe to say that I ended up pretty okay on it. But let me get started with the positive on the film. Danielle Brooks, please come and accept your Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. There's only really one other performance in this category that I would consider being even in contention with Danielle Brooks, and that's Davine Joy Randolph from The Holdovers. But of the two, I do give the slight edge to Brooks here because she stole the whole damn movie. She has a song in here called Hell No, and that was probably my favorite scene. In general, Danielle Brooks just commanded the screen every time she was on it, and I'd be so happy if she won as many awards for Best Supporting Actress this awards season as she can. Apart from her, there's nothing really else that I would call great about this. I mean, I'm honestly so thankful for the audience I saw it with because they were just so into the movie that it did help the vibe a bit. But if it were up to me to revisit this, I don't think I would anytime soon. It's just that the biggest thing that was disappointing about this were the musical numbers. Even right after the film, I just couldn't remember any song from it. And with the way that they were shot, it just didn't help my viewing experience at all. There were multiple times when they would just cut from one shot to the exact same shot, just slightly further away. The shot selection from the framing of the musical numbers to the editing, which would cut at these random times, just made the musical numbers feel so awkward. They just took so many of these grand moments, whether it be in scale or emotion, and they just let the air out of it. And nothing against the director, but this felt like it needed to be made by someone who was a bit more seasoned in the industry with a longer filmography. There's so much going on in this film, and rather than blending it all together into a beautiful tapestry, it just felt like an unfinished cut. I know a lot of people had high hopes for Fantasia Barrino and Coleman Domingo's Oscar chances, but I don't have either in my personal top 5 for their respective categories. Not that either's bad, but I don't feel like either really warrant award season contention. Of the two, Fantasia is the most likely to actually get nominated for Best Actress though. But looking towards other categories, I could see this getting in for Best Original Song and Costumes. But originally, I know this was supposed to be a much bigger player for award season, with supposed lock nominations in Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, and so many more. And even though the chances are shaky at best for basically every category outside of Best Supporting Actress, I think it'll still be a crowd pleaser. I may personally not like it, and the awards season buzz may be waning, but I'm sure the general audience will love it. Especially with this coming out on Christmas, I'm sure many families will go in to watch it and come out satisfied. I, however, wish that I could have been one of those people to get true enjoyment out of this. I give The Color Purple a 2 out of 5 stars. It just felt like this movie was constantly crumbling under its own weight. Also, you have her in the marketing, and in the whole entire film, you only let her sing 2 bars. Talk about a letdown. But alright, those are my thoughts on the 2023 version of The Color Purple. Be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Be sure to stay tuned for my Yeti Films content, and I'll watch you later.